Hey everybody, it's Gretchen. It's day 22, I believe. Didn't record yesterday because I cleaned my ass off and I was so tired. And then we had friends over for dinner and to watch the UFC fights, and I didn't get to bed till late and I was exhausted. So here I am. But I can tell you, Friday, I told you I was going to go see Stomp, and it was amazing. We front row center tickets, right? We're so excited. We had these tickets. We get there, and there's no row one. No row one. Turns out there was no row 1 through 3. So we were freaking out, thinking they sold us tickets that didn't exist, and there was a whole bunch of people who were just as upset as we were. So we waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, and finally, like 5 minutes before the show was supposed to start, they figured out that the orchestra pit, they usually raise it up when they don't use the pit. And that's where those rows 1 through 3 usually would be, but they had the pit all the way up. So they put chairs up on the stage, then they lowered it down, and we had to wait for that whole thing. And then we sat, and people, I can't even tell you, it was awe-inspiring to be that close to that powerful. It was the 4th time I've seen it, and it was just as powerful and amazing. But being up there and seeing all their faces and everything was worth every single penny. Every single penny. And I would do it again. Miss Beanie. Hi, baby. She's been attached to me at the hip like crazy today. But I wanted to tell you about something else that I kind of had a little revelation yesterday. I'm doing Weight Watchers. I think I told you guys that. And somebody at the meeting said something that kind of like went in my brain. And she said every day she makes the choice. She asked herself, do I want to lose weight? Do I want to maintain, or do I not care? And it kind of affects her thinking for the day, and that made me really think about, you know what? I always tell people that life is a series of choices, and no good choices, no bad choices, just choices that may not have the outcome we want, but choices nonetheless. And so I decided to be very mindful this week about my choices. Food choices, exercise choices, life choices, and it does something to your brain when you can say to yourself, I'm picking this, not I deserve this, this is all I get. It changes it to I am picking this. From your attitude, if you get pissed off at somebody, I say, okay, what are my choices? My choices are I can be pissed off, and I can brood, and I can be angry or depressed or just sit and stew about it. I can talk to them about it and maybe work it out. I can let it go. And once you do that and you say, those are my choices, and I'm picking to be angry, it kind of puts that in perspective. Like, do you ever choose that? It doesn't choose you, you choose it. Like Starbucks is the perfect example of choices, because you have how many different combinations can you get? But for me, like, to think about, okay, I really want a pumpkin spice latte. Yawning, because what would it be a vlog without me yawning? Really wanted a pumpkin spice latte when I was at the grocery store, and I went to Starbucks and I said, you know what? But what are my other choices that would be something similar? I could get a regular coffee with a splash of soy milk and a couple of pumps of the pumpkin spice flavoring. Guess what? It's like $3 or $4 cheaper, and it's 2 Weight Watchers points as opposed to 6 Weight Watchers points. And it's tasty goodness. So, just trying to be really mindful of my choices. And you know what? Instead of just being like carefree, and not even carefree, because I'm never carefree, what am I saying? But eating cheese doodles and being like, ugh, now I have to count that and I feel guilty. Nope, I picked them. I own it. It just changes my mentality. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about today, with my towel on my head after I just got out of the shower. I used to pretend when I was younger that the towel was like long, luxurious hair. No, I'm just being goofy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm spending the entire day at the shooting range. It's going to be a blast. I can't wait. No pun intended. I'll see you guys tomorrow.